that. Would you support that? Do you see that as a good change in Israeli politics?
Well, look, fundamentally, it's up to the Israeli people. It's up to the government and parliamentarians in Israel to put in place a government. Do I have concerns? Absolutely, but I have major concerns about the outgoing government as well, in terms of annexing, in terms of the approval of illegal colonial settlements. We know that last year we seen the approval of 12,000 settler units in the occupied territories. This year in January alone, seen another 2,500, and only last week 560 were given the approval in Bethlehem. So only time will tell as to whether there will be a seismic shift in terms of the illegal actions of Israel. Am I optimistic? No. Am I concerned? Absolutely. But fundamentally, it's up to the international community to hold Israel to account, irrespective as to who is in government, as to who the Prime Minister is. So by Ireland taking this unilateral decision, a momentous decision, hopefully that will be a catalyst to ensure that other countries will follow suit, because it was only when the international community stood up against the apartheid system in South Africa in the 1980s, and Ireland played an integral part of that. We've seen, workers in a supermarket refusing to handle products from the apartheid South African regime, and that built a massive campaign internationally to oppose apartheid. And we know human rights groups such as Human Rights Watch, Al-Hag, and Bethlehem have found Israel guilty of the crime of apartheid. So essentially what they are doing is a blueprint of the apartheid system that was in place in South Africa. And it was only the response of the international community to hold them to account fundamentally and ultimately brought that apartheid system to an end. So it's the international community, irrespective as to who is in power within Israel.